The negative is trying to say that when you're an employee and you go to your job and you use marijuana, that's creating a harm. Obviously it is. But this is about the children here. If you're an employee and you go to work using any mind-altering drug, alcohol or anything regardless, you're just a terrible employee. That's a personal choice that you make. You as a responsible person should not use mind-altering substances while on the job. That's obvious. I mean, bottom line is this: there's not enough money to go around. Why not harness something that's going to be negative and turn it into something positive to prop the failing school system? There's not enough money to support public education. Oregonian editorial board, the Oregonian, posted on March 8th, access October 30th. The challenge we're facing is with our state's economic growth or lack thereof. The general fund dollars needed to support public education have not been available to maintain budgets and are not adequate to provide the needed investment in order to raise student achievement. By supporting this bill, by putting this into action, we are creating the funds. We're putting the funds into action and we're putting it right back into the educational system, like we've said already. Mentioned in his dissad that people who use marijuana, who use pot regularly, are going to have a really low quality of life. Those who complain about low quality life, they're already sick. There's no link to marijuana there. In the United States National Library of Medicine, National Institute of Health, the Substance Abuse Treatment Prevention Policy, posted January 12, 2006, access November 10, 2013. The link between cannabis use and low motivation is a source of extensive debate. Anecdotal information describes a cannabis user as both listless and incapable. Substance of cannabis users demonstrating low motivation receive considerable attention in the media and among proponents of marijuana prohibition. However, when polled, medical users of cannabis who reported health problems tended to account for a significant portion of subjective well-being differences, suggesting that illness was the real reason for the decreased well-being entirely. This shows that regardless if you use marijuana or not, if you're sick and you're using this, that's the kind of well-being that you're bringing in to your life. It has nothing to do with marijuana at all. Bottom line is this: Oregon needs money. There's a million different ways we can balance the budget, make more cuts, take things from different places, and put it all together into some convoluted mess of a budget. Then you have marijuana. Marijuana is the solution that's going to save Oregon. You regulate it, you tax it, the money is going to be pumped directly back into schools. Regulation is not going to be an issue that's going to cost more money than it's actually bringing in. You're going to solve the problem. Vote for marijuana, save the schools.
Give him a round of applause.